History of the saxophone. What is the saxophone? The saxophone is a member of the woodwind family. It is usually made of brass with a single reed mouthpiece, much like the clarinet. It works by vibrating the reed that is attached to the mouthpiece. The saxophone was originally used as an orchestral instrument and in military bands. The powerful sound it created was nothing compared to what was being played at the time. Why was it created? This is a newer piece of technology that was invented during the 1840s and patented in 1846 by Adolf Sax. Adolf invented it because his father was an esteemed maker of musical instruments, so he had the space to be creative. He had wanted to create an instrument that mixed both the dexterity of the flute and clarinet with the sound of brass. At the time, it was seen as a revolutionary instrument, and major composers wrote orchestral pieces for it. The saxophone was used in experimental orchestra scores, but it was not widely used as an orchestral instrument. How it relates to today. This piece of technology is related to the saxophone we use today because it has been refined and improved so the sound quality is better. Previously, the key work had been very difficult to figure out. Same with tuning the sound and keeping it consistent across the instrument. With the adjustments made to the instrument, the saxophone became a prominent figure in jazz, especially with it being introduced by Coleman Hawkins, who then became a star soloist in Fletcher Henderson's band. Jazz is extremely important and popular in the modern world, and this instrument was what led it most of it. Personal use and enjoyment. I enjoy jazz, and I believe learning the history of an instrument we constantly listen to is important. I love the saxophone and how each player can individualize the instrument and put some of themselves into it. It makes me elated to hear other people play the instrument or add any embellishments or personality to the saxophone. I could imagine myself using this piece of technology at some point in my life, likely in a point of my life where I have time to spare because I want to learn a few instruments in my lifetime. I would use it to serenade myself or to play it for other people so they can enjoy music with me. The saxophone is such a unique instrument, especially with how it is revolutionized to fit current standards of playing. Jazz would not be the same if it had never been created. That's all. Hope you enjoyed.